Hey, should I cut my hair all the way off?
Should he? Comment section below.
I'm like thinking about
Tell
it.
Marlon because you think about cutting it all off?
Like,
you do have a lot of hair. You had a lot of hair for a long time.
Like, I need a haircut.
Get a fresh look.
But I usually get to cut around like this, and like fade it, and then it'd be like whoop, and it'd be like okay, but then like it is a lot.
You got a lot of hair, bro. Just start fresh. Cut it off. So,
Eminem commentary won't come back.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for saying that because I was about to just talk about the video. Yes, welcome back. We got another video here from The Cut. It's guess who's had an abortion.
I don't know why this is.
I'm not sure why this is a video, but it caught my attention enough that I want to know. I gotta know. So we're gonna watch it and let's see what's up. Pop it off.
If I gave you a baby right now, what would you do with it?
Where'd you get the baby?
A stork dropped it out of the sky. I gave it to you because I'm 15.
Jane,
Okay.
you do know the stork is not real, right?
Be fine.
Who are you and what do you do for a living?
My name is Christina Wilson, and I am a medical assistant in an independently owned abortion clinic.
I am Sophie, and I work in business development.
I'm Jaden, and I'm 15 years old.
Today you're going to be guessing who has had...
Why is he there? Why? Well, why is he there? Like,
I'm jaded. I'm 15 years old.
I'm 15. We got people. I work at an abortion clinic. I also do this. Another woman. Oh yeah, I do this.
Like
Hey,
the first two.
I'm 15.
Sense. Like, why are we? Whose video idea? Is this a W idea? I don't even know if this is a good idea. This is
There's a lot of things y'all could have talked about, and somebody was there were like, man, we need something that's gonna like hit him this week to throw off left field.
Man, because I'm like, I don't understand how we get here.
Ooh, I got one. Yes, sir. Guess who had an abortion?
Guess who? That's so weird. That's so weird. Let's keep watching.
Had an abortion from a line of strangers.
Okay.
What do you think about abortion?
Well, personally, like if let's say my wife wants abortion, I would lean towards keeping the baby, but it's her decision in the end.
What types of people get abortions?
People with uteruses.
People who don't really want to have kids or like don't like children.
Have you ever had an abortion before?
Yes, I've had 3.
Last year, I got pregnant. I was unemployed, and I immediately knew that I didn't want to keep it. I'm so grateful that I had that option.
Do you know if kids at your school are sexually active?
Maybe.
Do you talk to your friends about sex?
The answer is yes.
There ain't no way.
The answer is yes.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
The answer is yes.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
He only said maybe because he probably was just like trying to save some of his friends.
You never know. He probably wanted them.
Right. He was like, maybe. In case my mom sees this, maybe. I don't know.
There ain't no way you could tell me that. Look, you was in high school.
15?
I was in high school.
Definitely. 15, definitely.
There are people in high school that is sexually active.
Like not even
that
now.
What it
like
is.
what we see, even what I see now. Like even if back then it wasn't as prominent, which I feel like it maybe was, but now definitely.
Yeah, listen,
definitely.
I feel like you hear about it more because of social media and everything else.
Right. And then you, oh gosh, I don't even want to get into it.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely.
We make sex jokes.
All right, you ready to do this thing?
That's what she said.
This dude's a freaking nerd. We make sex jokes. That's what she said. He's 15 though.
The fact that he kept laughing. It's funny. Okay, so I get why he's here.
Tell him he's 15.
No. He knew what he got into when he joined. No, forget that.
Bro had to have somebody sign a piece of paper so he
Had
could
to,
even be
right?
there. He's not even old enough to legally be in this video.
So I assume that he is going to choose who has.
Yes, he's gonna have to guess. So the one we're looking on screen right now, the other girl who said she had one, and then him are going to be trying to figure out who had the abortion. Who has had an abortion?
Oh, 3 of them?
Yeah, they're separate.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense now.
Yeah.
See, I didn't realize. That's why I was like, why are they telling us when we have to guess?
Yeah, no, they're going to be guessing.
Got you.
You know, so differently from the other video when we was gonna guess like who the gay dude was. I don't want to guess who's
I'm
had
good.
it, but I'm good. No wager. I'm good. Let's just leave that one to the video.
Hi.
So everyone looks like they have a uterus.
What's your name?
Tiana.
I'm Christina. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Are you on birth control right now?
No. I had the IUD for like a year.
Did you not like something about it?
I just feel like I gained weight on it, so I didn't like it.
Yeah, that stuff messes with you, man. As I've
Yeah.
gotten older, I'm like, what the heck?
Are you a virgin?
No.
Do you like children?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna say they did have an abortion because they don't like children and they're not a virgin.
I have had an
This man is 15. He. I'm not saying that 15.
His logic was sound though. She did say she has had an abortion.
Right, but then he also was like, she's not a virgin, so she definitely had an abortion. I just feel like
he also said to defend him. He also asked, "Did she like kids?" And she said no.
I don't care about that. What he said no. Okay, I just feel like just real quick.
Yes,
I just feel like being a 15-year-old and being asked these questions, there's not going to be much behind them. It's going to be surface level.
Yes,
and it's just like I mean, I get it. It's simple questions like, "Oh, are you a virgin?" No. Okay. Well, do you like kids? No. Okay. Well, no. She definitely had.
All right. Well, then she had one. Next one. Like, keep it moving. Like he about to rush through.
Exactly. Like, all right. Come on. I ain't got all day. Trying to go play some Minecraft when I get to the house.
abortion.
Wait, I was right?
Yeah. Can you tell me about that experience?
It's very new to me. I only got it 2 weeks ago.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah. So I decided to get the pill. So you take one pill and then it stops the growth of the pregnancy.
Oh.
And then the next day you take the second one.
He was right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They said, well, I read the subtitles before, but it said she was right. Yeah.
And you like miscarry. So like you bleed.
Oh.
Don't forget to do the follow-up.
They were supposed to call me and they haven't.
Oh, you can call them.
I'm gonna after this.
Hi, I'm Sophie.
I'm Erin.
How old are you, Erin?
I'm 47.
Do you have any children?
No.
Are you a virgin?
Am I a virgin? No.
Okay.
How do you feel about sex?
I was an escort for almost 20 years, so my feelings are complicated.
I'm gonna guess no, because you said you were a sex worker, and in my mind, you're probably doing your best to not get pregnant.
Yes. If you're having sex for your whole life and you're over 40, chances are you've probably gotten pregnant. You don't have any children? Okay, you probably had an abortion.
I don't know why, but I feel like you didn't have one.
I've actually had 4.
Oh, okay.
They were all over like 10.
Okay, so here's my thing, bro. I'm not. I mean, like, here's the thing. I understand abortions, and I understand that people have them. But it's just like, is it really funny? Is it really just ha 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 ha? Like, that just feels weird to me.
Okay, I don't think you have one. I have 4.
Like, I don't know. Like, I understand that people have, like, you know, they have them, and that's, you know, that's fine. You know, you make your choice. But like, is it really just like a laughing matter? I don't know. I'm uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't think I would be laughing.
I honestly think I feel like I didn't get the vibe here, but you know, sometimes it's like a awkward, like
maybe they're laughing because it's an awkward thing.
Oh, all right.
Like, I mean, like she said she was a sex worker for 20 years. And I mean, honestly, with that was a really good, like, kind of like thought process on the other girl, which I was like,
yeah. I mean, granted, if you are, I feel like if you are, you're trying your best not to.
Yeah, which is probably true, but
I honestly,
accidents happen.
You know, I'm gonna say my answer.
Years ago, I wasn't super careful at that time. Like, I didn't really have a really strong method of birth control. At work, I always did, but then with my partners, I didn't. How many abortions do you think is too many abortions?
I would say like maybe 3. I think if like they're responsible enough, I think like 1 or 2 is fine.
I used to feel kind of like similarly. People are like, why did you keep making that same mistake? And then I realized I don't think an abortion is a mistake or like a punishment. That makes sense.
Do more abortions you get like affect you at all?
No, I mean, we've progressed a lot like medically, so it doesn't affect fertility at all. And there's tons of people who have had 5 abortions, 6 abortions, 7 abortions.
I wonder what the record is.
You look fantastic and happy and radiant.
Thank you.
I mean, I get he's a kid.
Yeah, he's a kid. Like I get why he would make the joke and why he would awkwardly laugh because that's definitely something a 15-year-old would do. But, and I guess maybe they're laughing to make him feel more comfortable.
Well, it's probably one of these like he's innocent.
I mean, he doesn't know anything. He doesn't know. Yeah,
and
true.
it is like he just. I mean, honestly, or it might be a thing where like they're comfortable with their obviously. They're comfortable with their decision,
Right.
So it's like, it doesn't hurt my feelings that, I mean, I don't know. I'm just speaking for
you're just talking.
But maybe it's one of those things where it's like, well, I've made the decision. I've lived with the decision. Like, I know what I did. Like, I'm not like, it's sad that I had to, I guess, but it's not like, I'm not heartbroken over it. It's like,
Yeah, she understands why she did it and puts the reasoning behind it. I understand what he said, like, as a 15-year-old, because, I mean, I'll be honest, I was thinking the same thing. Like, he was like, I mean, at some point, like, why are you just irresponsible? Like, why are you, like, if you get past a certain amount, why are you still doing it? Like, why don't you just take the necessary precautions?
Right.
But then again, like,
there are things out there you can do. Get an IUD, take birth control. And I get, she said she took birth control, but she wasn't taking it how she was supposed to.
Right. So, yeah, it's just like, yeah. And then I kind of see, I don't know, it's a complicated subject, and I'm like, it's something I'll never have to deal with.
That's
you know what I'm saying? So like, I can't really say too much about it because it's just like it's not anything that I'm gonna have to do.
Right.
Like the responsibility doesn't lie on me if something like that were to happen. So,
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Nina.
Are you pregnant now?
I am pregnant
And
now.
how many weeks are you?
I'm 25 weeks today.
What's your first impression? Nina's whole look, whole vibe.
You have giant earrings.
I do have giant earrings. This is a true statement. Is there anything else you notice about me?
This is a weird thing for him. And it would be a weird thing for any dude because it's like, you don't want to be like,
what's new?
What the thing is, you don't want to be like, you're pregnant and them not be pregnant.
Also, she's a stranger to him. It's not even somebody that he knows that what he would see constantly, maybe even getting bigger over the course of the pregnancy. Right. So he's just like, this might have been the first day he actually met her.
Right.
So it's like, well, why would you just not tell him that she's pregnant?
And then he's a kid.
He's 15 years old.
And he's not, like I said, he's not trying to be like, oh yeah, you're pregnant. No, I'm not.
Like, like his logic is, do you like kids? And I'm
young kids. Do you like young kids?
Those are only two questions that he's asked so far. He's using these two questions to base it. There are no additional questions.
Are you a virgin?
Are you a virgin? Yes, no. Okay.
Do you like kids?
Do you like kids? All right, I have my answer.
Let's wrap it up.
Some colorful shoes.
I missed. I feel like we put you. I'm pregnant. So I'm about 25 weeks pregnant.
Do you have children?
I have 2 kids.
Between your kids, like, were you on birth control?
Yes.
Do you think you're responsible to have a third?
I mean, I do. I do think I'm responsible enough to have a 3rd child. But thank you for questioning that.
I'm gonna say she has not had an abortion. She has 2 kids right now, and she's pregnant with one right now.
You've said you've always been on birth control unless you didn't want to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, no, you haven't.
I have had an abortion. We had been trying for a while. It was very much a wanted child. The Friday that we all got sent home in the pandemic, I found out I was pregnant. I didn't go into the doctors initially because, it was COVID. I went in at about 12 weeks and the fetus was malformed. It looked weird. I started miscarriage, so I started bleeding and I just wanted it to stop. So I had what they call a DNC. I had a surgical abortion.
Did it feel like...
Okay.
That makes sense.
Yes, and it's also not what I expected, but it totally does make sense. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
No.
Like you had a miscarriage?
Yes. And I got to make a choice to be I'm fucking done with this. My heart is broken in half and I don't want to feel this way anymore.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
I said goodbye to the byproduct or whatever was, in the trash can, which I think creeped the nurses out and doctor out, but whatever. But it was a great experience, honestly.
I just want you to know that it's not weird that you want to see it or say goodbye to it.
Really?
Not at all.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing your story, Nina.
Thank you for listening.
Do you like children at all?
I don't mind children. I prefer not to share space with children, though.
So judging by you said that you don't really like children, you have not had a kid.
No, I have had a kid.
Oh, what's his name?
Maverick.
That's a good name. That's a really good name.
That's a good name.
How are you talked to about sex, if at all?
Right.
His logic got blown out of the water when she said
right. When you said, I've had children, you would have been like, are you a virgin?
Nah, that would have been hilarious.
Are you a virgin?
All right, we gotta do check one. You have a kid? Nope. Okay. And wait, you do have a kid? Okay. Well, are you? Nah, that would have been funny.
At all.
It was very weird because I knew when I was 9 that I'm non-binary, I'm trans.
Okay, well, you just said you were trans. So I'm going to say you haven't had an abortion simply because you don't have a uterus.
I do have a uterus. And I have had an abortion twice, actually.
Just cancel me now, please. My God.
No canceling. It's just a learning process.
Okay.
Yeah, so I identify as non-binary, but
Okay.
I was assigned female at birth. Not all non-binary people identify as trans. And for the longest time, I didn't identify as trans either, but I do now. But yeah, I've had 2 abortions. My pregnancy was very high risk. I was also experiencing houselessness at the time. And I was just like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
If I gave you a baby right now,
There's a lot. It was a lot going on with that. It's a lot of names being thrown around.
I am
so
confused.
So, okay, I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
We're gonna get canceled.
No, we're not. We're not big enough for it.
We're gonna get canceled.
We're curious.
I don't know.
Exactly. We're curious. It's not like we know. We don't know. We're ignorant to this. Okay?
Very.
So we don't know. So give us a break or inform us. But she's non-binary, which is
you don't. I believe that you don't identify like male or female.
Right. And then she said she's trans.
Because she was. So does that?
She was born a female.
Right.
And then she said she didn't consider herself trans at first, but now she's trans. So does she consider herself like a guy?
Yeah, like trans what?
See, that's why. If you know,
yeah, because like it's just not something I don't know enough, and so I'm just if y'all know, let us know. I'm not gonna speak on anything more than the questions that I just put forth.
Exactly.
So that's it. That's where I'm gonna leave it.
Right now, what'd you do with it?
Where'd you get the baby?
A stork dropped it out of the sky. I gave it to you because I'm 15, and said, "It's yours now."
I probably hang out with the baby. What are your feelings around virginity? Does it hold weight?
I don't want to lose my virginity before I'm like 18, because I don't think that's when I should be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you still sexually active?
I wish.
Are you currently partnered?
So his question is,
she wish he added another question.
So his question is, are you a virgin?
Mm-hmm.
Do you like kids?
Mm-hmm.
And if you do have kids,
mm-hmm.
or do you like kids?
Yeah, do you like kids
or have kids? Whatever. And then I feel like there's a question.
Well, he's never he asked if they have. He's never asked if they have kids. He's always just asked if they like them.
Do you like them?
And then they always tell him, no, but I have one.
And then I feel like,
or they say yes and I have one.
Once they get it, once they they say, oh yeah, I have kids or whatever, and then I feel like they say he has another question. I can't remember what he said. But there's one more. I'm sure he'll say it again.
He's got less than a handful.
I have a baby daddy that I occasionally have sex with, but I shouldn't.
Well, it's attractive when they're a good dad, it's hard.
Yeah, he is a good dad.
What was growing up for you like in your family?
My mom's side is Catholic, so I was baptized Catholic and went to mass.
Are you religious?
No, I'm spiritual.
Okay. I'm gonna guess yes that you have.
You have had one. Most of the time when I've asked people if they have kids or not, and they said yes, that automatically made me think, oh, they did not have one. But now I'm gonna change that. So I guess that's my final guess.
You're right.
I also had an abortion after Aldi having 2 children, but what was the reasoning for you?
I was having a terrible time in postpartum. My mental health wasn't good, and I felt like it would be so unfair to myself and my kids and my partner at the time. I hate going into doctor's offices, so I was so relieved to find out that I could do it like just in the comfort of my own home.
Yeah, nice.
They send you the medication to your doorstep. I had like new comfy pajamas, and I took it and it was like super easy.
Well, I'm so glad you're able to take care of yourself, because I think a huge factor for a lot of women, including myself, is where are you at? Not just financially.
Did
you learn anything new today?
So you learn.
I'm learning that I'm semi-good at guessing if they have an abortion or not. My opinion has always been like, I prefer like to keep the baby. My opinion now is kind of like, it's their decision, and especially if all the stories I've heard like about like the miscarriages and stuff.
I'm sorry, I can't really pay attention to what he's saying, because why is he stancing like this?
Because you know that the
It's so awkward, bro. What do we learn? What do we learn today? What do we learn from this?
Oh shoot! That if you want to know if somebody got an abortion, just ask if they like kids, if they're a virgin.
Yep.
And then you good.
That's it. That's
You
all
got
the
your
questions.
answer. You got your answer.
Y'all let us know. That was interesting. It's weird. I mean, seeing people laugh about it, I guess, might be good for some people.
And what it's a weird thing, because some people think this is like a black or white thing, not like a race thing, but like a,
Oh yes, either one side or the other. I see what you're
one side
saying.
like black or white, but there's a middle. Like
no, there definitely
like
is.
the DNC thing. Like, oh, I have to have, I had a miscarriage, and I was like feeling
she didn't
bad.
want to go through it with
feeling bad and stuff. So like I had get it surgically.
That's so terrible too, bro. Yeah. No, there's definitely a reason, and everybody has the reason. But then you have the woman who was just like, she doesn't see it as a bad thing to just have, if you want to have him and you want to have, then you just do it. Yeah. And if that's how you feel, that's how you feel. I mean, I'm not here to tell anybody that they should feel one way or another about it. I would hope that whoever is out there would have that conversation with their partner, and they would make that decision for themselves.
Right. I don't have a uterus. Okay. I don't have any girl parts. I'm not a woman. I should not be making the decision or telling someone. If they ask me, like, it's like
an opinion.
Right. Like, that's like if
don't even do that though.
Right.
Don't even ask me my opinion, because I don't have enough basis to go off of. From your experience. Unless y'all are married or in a relationship. Well, right.
And then you talk through it. But like, me personally, I'm like, oh yeah, you'll keep it, but it's not ultimately not up to me.
Yeah. No. Right.
Right. It was like that is your decision. Like, that's like me and my wife have a kid. Like, obviously, and we've had these conversations before. Like, obviously, we would keep the kid.
Right. That's what y'all decided.
That's how we decided. Sure. But, if somebody random, like a friend of mine, says, "Hey, Marlon, what should I do?" I was like, "Listen, this is what I would do, but I'm not speaking for you."
Right.
Like, you can make your decision. And that's my whole thing. Like, you can make your decision. Like, I don't think personally people should tell people what they should do.
Yeah.
But, because especially like if you're a dude, it was like, you can't, how you gonna tell me? I was like, I'm carrying around the baby. But hey, listen, that's a whole other topic. I'm just saying. But, me and Marcus and I have similar thoughts. Hey.
Yeah. Y'all let us know what y'all think. In the comment section below. Like I said, this is a topic. Really want to hear from the ladies from this one. So watch the video, and sorry, y'all already watched the video. This is the end. But leave a comment down below and make sure you like the video. And as always, thank y'all for watching.
I'll do all that I promised. I admire your drip, yeah, it's flawless.